We often walk through life, carrying weights we were never meant to hold, staring into a reflection that feels like a stranger's weary gaze. In the silence of a tired evening, Katie sought a moment of peace, but the shadows of her day seemed to follow her into the glass. But magic rarely happens when we are ready. It finds us when we are at our most vulnerable, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. "You are stronger than you feel today," the mirror whispered in light. A simple truth that felt like a lifeline in a stormy sea. Shock turned into a gentle curiosity. Could it be that the strength she sought wasn't something to find, but something she already possessed? The next day, the world remained unchanged, but the spark within her had been lit. The office felt cold. The deadlines felt heavy, but we are never truly alone on our journey. Lisa, with her bright spirit and constant warmth, reminded Katie that support is a gift. Returning to her sanctuary, the mirror greeted her again. It spoke of the non-linear path of healing, a reminder to be patient with herself. She began to embrace the change. No longer just existing, she started to live, finding joy in the movements of her own body. Every breath was a choice to let go of the past. Every stretch was a celebration of the present moment's quiet and steady power. Creativity began to flow like a river that had finally found its course, splashing vibrant colors onto the canvas of her new life. There were moments of imperfection, messy attempts at new things that once would have brought frustration, but now only brought laughter and release. But transformation is rarely a steady climb. The old shadows have a way of creeping back when the night grows long and cold. In the depth of her setback, she felt the weight again, the fear that the progress was an illusion, a fragile dream about to shatter. She walked to the mirror in the dead of night, seeking the light she had lost. At first, it was as dark as her heart, but when her hand touched the glass, the darkness didn't stand a chance. A golden radiance erupted, more brilliant than the sun itself. "Your worth isn't defined by one bad day," the words burned through her doubt, reminding her that her value was constant and unshakable. She smiled through the tears, not because the pain was gone, but because she knew she was bigger than the struggle she was facing. Morning arrived, not with the gray of yesterday, but with a vibrant clarity. Katie stood before the mirror, a woman transformed by her own grace. She didn't need the messages anymore, for she had become the message. Her reflection was no longer a stranger. It was her truest self. "You have always been the light," the glass finally declared. The magic had never been in the mirror. It was always waiting inside her heart. She turned away from the reflection, ready to face a world that was now as bright as the spirit she had discovered within herself. Grow through what you go through, for every challenge is but a mirror, showing you the incredible strength you are meant to find. Your journey is unique, your growth is certain, and your light is waiting to be seen. Trust the process and embrace your reflection.